everyone, I'm Lan, and I'm excited to be a part of Marching In with Casseroles collaboration hosted by Greg at Greg's Kombucha Kitchen. Amazing giveaway with a cast iron casserole pan, a slow cooker, a Dutch oven, and casserole carriers. To enter, you need to comment on this video and all the others in the collaboration. Links are in the description box, and the winner will be drawn on March 31st on Greg's channel. Today, I'm making a chicken spaghetti straight from the pantry. It's simple, delicious, that you can throw together and have what you have on hand. So let's get to cooking. To make chicken spaghetti, we're going to need a quart of chicken with the broth, a pound of spaghetti, a can of cream of mushroom and a cream of chicken, 1 onion chopped, about a half a cup of bell peppers chopped, and I'm using previously frozen. We're going to need a half a teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning. I'm using farm dust with the Himalayan salt. I'm also going to use a half a teaspoon of Badea Complete, a quarter teaspoon of garlic powder, and a half a teaspoon of onion powder. Along with that, we're going to use 2 cups of cheddar cheese for the base. Then we're going to finish this as a topping with the remainder of that. I have a big bowl to mix this in and a spatula. So while we're waiting for the pasta water to start to boil, we're going to mix the rest of the casserole together. So first I got my casserole size quart jar of chicken. We're going to open that and just dump the whole jar in. Then we're going to dump our onions in, about 1 onion. And I say about a half a cup of diced peppers. This is a 1/3 cup measure, so a little bit more than a 1/3. And we'll get our cream soups in. Now I know I can make my own cream of mushroom and stuff gravy mix, but sometimes convenience rules when we're super busy, especially on our farm. I feel like this is my guilty pleasure of all the things I do make from scratch. Something has to give, and we don't use it that often. I just try to keep it on hand. So then we got our cream of chicken. That goes in. And we'll get that out of the way. So then we got the farm dust with Himalayan salt. I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of that in. And I just love farm dust. I'll tell you, it has Himalayan salt, dried onion, garlic, black pepper, fennel, marjoram, thyme, rosemary, savory, sage, oregano, and basil. Then we got our Badea Complete. I only know about this from Sammy at Managing the Bays YouTube channel, so I had to try it. So we're going to throw a half a teaspoon of that in. Then our garlic powder, a half a teaspoon. Then our half a teaspoon of onion powder. Then our 2 cups of cheese. Then we just mix this up and wait for our water to boil and get that spaghetti in here. Now this is a variation of Pioneer Woman's recipe for chicken spaghetti. You can break up your chicken cubes so you get more chicken throughout the casserole. See how quick this comes together? You have everything out. That's the key. It's alright. I'll be back when our pasta is cooking. Then you want to grease your pan really well. You break up your pasta before you put it in the pot. And we're going to cook this 8 minutes. And you want to salt your water like the sea when the pasta goes in. You want to be stirring your pasta every couple minutes so it doesn't stick together. Then we're going to turn our burner off when the timer goes off. We're going to take this to the sink. And in the sink, I can just pull this out and run some cold water quickly over the pasta so I don't continue to cook so much. And we've preheated our oven to 350. And we want to drain it well. Then we're going to add it right into our mixture here. All right. I thought he wasn't coming. All right. Then we're just going to mix well and get those noodles incorporated. With a little patience. I feel like I need a wooden spoon. Then we're going to add this to our 9x13 casserole dish. Then we're going to top it with our remaining cheddar cheese. And we're going to bake this for 35 to 40 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 Celsius. You want to make sure all the noodles are covered so they don't dry out. You could also probably add a couple breadcrumbs if you feel like it, or whatever moves you, or fried onions. That would be good. So let's get this in the oven because I'm sure Howard's starving. I actually told him to go back out. He wasn't too happy. So we're going to set this for 35 minutes. Let her go.
You need to start purring.
Howard.
She's getting ready to shut up. Very good.
Thank you.
Not a very big helping though.
You can have a second helping if you like.
Okay.
If you've made it this far into the video, I'm sure you're loving the content of this channel. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram for more great content. May I suggest you watching this next? Take care and God bless, and see you in the next video.